Back again. My music was still going for a minute there. Okay, today what we're going to talk about are pass-through light boxes, such as this one, that have a tunnel that go all the way through. I'm going to show you how to make them and what to look out for, I guess. So that is one thing that you're going to have with these. Since there's a lot more edges, there's going to be a lot more friction, and they're going to be a lot harder to assemble and take apart. Hello, hello. Okay, so a pass-through light box. Let me show you a few of them that I have made. Let me switch on over to the...
While you're here, please check out my website, which has a ton of multicolor 3D printing models, as well as how-to instructional videos, how to make them. I also take commissions. If you do not want to create your own model, don't have the time to do it, you could contact me and I will make them for you. Please support my work by subscribing, and I have a ton of models on the website for you to check out for free. Just scroll through them, find what you want, download the zip file, and hit print. Thanks.
The old Fusion. Here's the Wexter one, the one that I just had in my hands. You've probably seen this one from me, or there's another guy that's made one as well, like just identical to this, basically. And then the Oregon Ducks O. This is a pretty basic one. This is kind of similar to how I'll show you to make one today. This one, the Manchester United, was a royal pain in the butt because of the tolerance issues, and the more of these jagged edges, the harder it's going to be to get everything nice and perfect. So this may be a little more advanced. Probably a new beginner on Fusion is not going to have fun doing this. I am going to show you how to do it on a very basic model though. So this one was also not that easy, but it wasn't crazy hard. You'll be able to manage it if you really want to. So let me show you this once again so you can understand what we're trying to accomplish here. What we want to do is essentially make the box a tunnel. So you're going to have, in this one, three quote unquote boxes. So we're going to have the outside box, this inside box, and then this inside box. If I take the back off, flip it around, you can see there are 3 boxes. I'm calling them boxes, but you know what I mean. 3 sets of walls. So outside wall, this inner wall right here, and then the inner wall right here. You need these to go all the way through, or else you're going to have light shining all over right here, and you're going to be able to see your LEDs, and it's going to look super weird. So this is the goal, to make a full pass-through light box. And then this is the back plate, what it looks like. So you'll have your normal lip on the back side, and then you'll also have lips for the boxes on the inside that you need to seal up. Trying hard to get this thing centered up in the camera, but this is what we're going for. So I'll show you a much easier, simplified way to do that. Switch over to Fusion, and I have a basic circle set up. Let me move this. Okay, so if you want to do a, let's just say a donut light box, regular old plain Jane donut light box, you're going to have the outer wall, of course, and then the tunnel, the pass-through right here, and then whatever your design is right here, your circle design. So we're going to, this is basically, I just drew some circles. This is just an example. And the biggest circle you want to go is 235 on the Bambus, because that's about the biggest you can get away with without getting into like the calibration lines and such. So what we're going to do is I guess we can start out with the back plate first. I don't remember what I did first on the other ones that I showed you, if I did the back plate first or the front first, but we'll do the back plate first. So I'm going to select everything just like we do the normal light box. And then I'm going to take away, I'm going to hold shift and click the center because we're not going to extrude this center part. I'm going to click E for extrude. And now we are ready to extrude. And then just like the regular light box, we're going to go offset and we're going to send it backwards 40 millimeters. So minus 40. And then we're going to go new component and we're going to make this 2 millimeters thick. So this is the normal back plate. And then we're going to name this back plate. Now we're going to turn the sketch back on. And I'm gonna extrude my two walls just like I would a normal light box. So I'm gonna click the outer wall, hit extrude, the inner wall, hit extrude, and then I'm gonna go minus 38, and then I'm gonna do new component. So minus 38, new component, click OK. This one we're gonna name black because that's what color I want it to be. I'm gonna scroll over here, drag my black material onto it. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the gray altogether. Okay, so now we have the two boxes and then the back plate. So now we need to start making the lips for the back plate. I'm going to turn off the sketch 1, which is at the front. I'll turn it to the side so you can see the back plate behind here. I'm going to turn off the back plate. Yet again, just like the normal light box. I'm going to flip it around, click on the back side, create sketch. Now, normally, we're going to hit P for project, click this one, and we also have to click the inner box. So we have tube, and then now this is where you do your offset. So we're going to click O for offset. We're going to do minus 2.5, that way it goes to the inside. We'll click enter, and then we're going to do the same offset for the other box, so 2.5. So now we have our lip and lip for the back plate. Now we can finish sketch. Now we can turn off the black. Let me twist it to the side so you can see. We can turn off the black now that we have the sketch completed. Turn off the black, turn on the back plate, flip it back around to the front. And now we have our lip. I'm going to click extrude, and then we have our lip for this box. And then minus 5. And we're going to want this to join. Okay, so now we have our two lips that are going to hold this light box into place. So now we have the, I'll turn the black back on. You can see where this is going to slot in. So that'll be a smooth, flush inner diameter, and then it's going to be a flush outer diameter. If I flip this around, you can see it's nice and flush all the way around. So now we have the back plate completed. We no longer need that visible. And now we can look at the front again. And now we can go back to doing whatever our design was. So if this is just going to be a blank white design, we're going to click. Oh, I need to sketch 1 back. Sorry about that. The sketch 2 is for the back plate. So I need to hide sketch 2, bring sketch 1 back into play. And we're going to click it. I'm going to go extrude. And then I'm going to go new component, minus 1. Okay. And now this is going to be white. Now I need to hit A for appearance. I didn't say A earlier whenever I was coloring this, so hit A for appearance. And I have all of these on my favorites. Whenever you click it, it's going to probably show this, and then you can just go to plastic or whatever you want. I have my favorites already set up. I have all of these on my website as well if you just want to download this. It is for my subscribers though, so it's not This one took me some work, so this one is for my supporters. So I'm going to grab white, drag it over to the white, click close. Now we have basically a completed light box already. If I turn off that sketch, turn on the back plate. I don't have the wall hanger, the keyhole in the back of this, but you can put that in there anytime. But essentially you have a light box with a pass-through in it now. Just that simple. And there it is, the donut light box. So now what you could do after this, if you don't already have a design on here, click on the front, create sketch. I'm just gonna wing it from here. So this is not part of the pass-through tutorial, but I will show you how to add stuff on here. Will this tutorial be available? Yes, this is going to be on YouTube, so you can watch it afterwards and follow along. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to project this white. This is just a little extra, this portion right here. Then we're going to offset. We're going to go -5. Let's go minus 15. I'm going to click this, and then I'm going to do text. Let's do Shurdle3D is where it be. Okay. Now you can align these however you want. If you wanted it to be lined up in the center, there's multiple ways you can do this. You could just simply force it like that. And you can see this line going across here. I have it perfectly right in the center. Or if you want this text on the bottom of the circle, you can click this button right here. Bam. There you go. So now you can also resize the text. Oh, that's a little large. Let's go 15 millimeters is pretty good. That's pretty good right there. We'll hit OK. Finish sketch. And now what we can do is take this, extrude it, -1. We're going to cut it out. OK. Turn the sketch back on. We can extrude this, -1 again. And we're going to go new component. We're going to call this text. All right, now I can turn the sketch off, and now we have a wheel with your text on it. And now all you got to do is just export these files into your slicer and then hit print. But in a nutshell, this is how you make a pass-through light box. This is the super duper easy version to do that. If you want to come over here and compare yours to this Manchester United one, let's hide the red, hide the yellow. You can see how many walls I have and that I was fighting. This was not a simple, it took me a couple of tries to get this one done correctly. You can see the lips everywhere, and then trying to get you can see where I changed. I have a gap in the middle right here because I was fighting the fitment issues on some of these areas. So if your light box walls are too tight, that's one thing that you can do is just change the width, your tolerance on the inner walls. You want to leave the outer walls perfectly snug. That way, whenever you slide it on there, it's nice and tight and will hold itself in place. But the inner walls, you can make the lip a little bit larger. That way there's no light bleeding through the backside, like so. Okay, so organ ducts, I'll show you what this one looks like. Turn off the yellow, turn off the green. Now you can see very similar to how I just showed you on the tutorial. So that is how you will make a light box with a pass through. And that is about it. For everybody not watching it live, I do these live in the Polymaker Discord. The Polymaker Discord, you can find it on Google anywhere. And then I upload these to YouTube. If you're watching it on YouTube right now, thanks for watching. And we also, if you have questions during the live recording of this, we go into a Hangout stage as soon as I'm done recording this live, and then answer any questions. So if you have any questions, you can always pop over to the Polymaker Discord or to the Facebook multicolor group, just facebook.com/groups/multicolor. Or also pop over to my website, of course, or the YouTube. I have this series going on for some time now. And that is most of my latest videos right here is the Brighten the Evening Lightbox tutorial videos. So that's where you can find those on Shurdle3D. So we can wrap this up and head on down to the application Hangout. And then any questions, I'll catch them down there. So everybody on YouTube and elsewhere, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. Thanks. So brief interruption. If you could go to shurdle.com/links and purchase any of your items, such as Bambu Lab printers, filament, LED string lights you might use for the light boxes, Polymaker Filament, my affiliate link here, Vectorizer AI. It is no longer free. You can use this to use my affiliate link. That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much.